This video is sponsored by SPO Digital Marketing. Join the SPO Digital Marketing work from home opportunity.
ஸ்கிப் பண்ணாதீங்க, பெரிய தப்பு. தினம் 300 ரூபாய் சம்பாதிக்க அரிய வாய்ப்பு. இன்ஸ்டாகிராம், ஃபேஸ்புக் பயன்படுத்த தெரிந்தால் போதும். கண்டென்ட் போஸ்ட் அண்ட் கண்டென்ட் பப்ளிஷிங் மூலமா தினம் 300 ரூபாய் சம்பாதிக்கலாம். இந்த வேலை செய்ய 5 நிமிடம் போதும். ஒர்க் ட்ரைனிங் சப்போர்ட், குரூப் கம்யூனிகேஷன் சப்போர்ட், ஆல் லாங்குவேஜ் கஸ்டமர் லைவ் சாட் சப்போர்ட், முக்கியமா சொந்தமா ஒரு பிசினஸ் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ற அளவுக்கு உங்களால கற்றுக்கொள்ளவும் முடியும், சம்பாதிக்கவும் முடியும். இந்த வேலை வாய்ப்பு வழங்குவது 5 வருடத்திற்கு மேல ரன் ஆகிட்டு இருக்க நம்ம தமிழ்நாட்டு கம்பெனி ஸ்கூல் ஆஃப் பிசினஸ் ஆர்கனைசேஷன் பிரைவேட் லிமிடெட். மேலும் விவரங்களுக்கு டிஸ்கிரிப்ஷன்ல கொடுத்திருக்க நம்பருக்கு வாட்ஸ்அப் பண்ணுங்க.
When our backs are against the wall, we're forced to become more. When the clock is ticking, we are tasked with finding answers that hide among us. It's in the darkness we find light, and while lost, we find ourselves. The paradox of life is that from our pain comes our purpose, our evolution, and our greatness. I love thinking back to about 2014, making my way around Boston, having just quit my job, essentially purposeless, clinging to a YouTube channel and a podcast idea that I would name Your World Within. And why? Why do I think back? Why does this mean everything to me? Well, because at the time, I knew nothing. I understood nothing. Nothing about speaking or media, audio, video, nothing about running a business. But more importantly, I knew very little about life and what's truly required to progress in a world with infinite moving parts. I didn't know that my lack of understanding is what made everything feel overwhelming and complex, and that it was up to me to simplify. I didn't know the extent to which I'd have to befriend failure. And that was the most eye-opening realization. Because when you gravitate towards a risk-free existence and you box yourself in, as I had for so long, of course you don't get the upside, but you also don't fail as dramatically either. You know, life was a simple game of cause and effect. Do work, get result, not much room for more than that. And so stepping outside that box in the way that I did changed some rules. I learned some things. First, you can spend time on something, you can exhaust energy on something, and get nothing in the short term for your efforts. And I mean nothing. Unless you count getting your pride stomped on. Unless you count your friends disappearing when you need them most. Unless you count self-doubt and a constant worry about not amounting to anything. I mean, these are very raw, very real human emotions. They tend to arise when we start something new, but in them is also the power. This is where the light bulb turns on and the path emerges. It's where I learned that we only get what we want when we endure what we don't. And what a foreign concept when you think about it, right? It's like, Eddie, take this mic, go stand in front of this audience and pour your heart out. Your knees are shaking, chest is pounding, but dude, trust me, it'll be good for you. And funny enough, it was. It was because the fear in my stomach became the indicator that something new, something exciting, something more was around the corner. Like Pavlov's dog hearing that bell, anytime the fear kicked in, I could feel myself getting closer to something meaningful, to a higher version of myself. The pain is an invite.